Someone in my chat has went 78 and 12 as a Groot main, okay? In like a silver or gold lobby, and they want me to take a look at it and understand how you can go 78 and 12 and lose the game. So this is gonna be like my first ever coaching session. So we're gonna see how it goes, and I don't even know if this will go out as a YouTube video. Let me just get a look at the lineups real quick though. So you've got you as Groot, you've got 2 supports with Luna and Jeff, and then you've got basically three snipers. I mean, you've got Widow, you've got Hawkeye. I guess Namor's kind of different, but you know what I mean. He's got the fucking like the one. You know what I'm trying. The primary fire. He's got one throw. But he's also got the squids. Who you're up against? You're up against a double tank with Groot and Penny. Kind of a third tank with Mr. Fantastic. Then Invisible Woman, Cloak and Dagger, and Hawkeye. So no one to really destroy the Groot walls. Straight off the bat, that's what I'm picking up from this. No one to destroy Groot walls on both teams. That's a good block though. Break that wall again though. It's so deep, you can tell whenever you're watching a PC game, so you can. So they're gonna go up in the high ground, right? Yeah, they are. They run a Star-Lord. They switch from Mr. Fantastic to a Star-Lord. That's a good start from them. Just something to break the walls. Yeah, dead. What's concerning is they're not trying to touch. They're not trying to touch first point. But you did good on walling it off. Right, you're walled off. You're walled off. Wait, you've got Jeff on you though, to be fair. You're kind of chilling. Like you're allowed to overextend more than the normal because you've got Jeff on you. You went magic as well. Wait, so went off Hawkeye. So much Fantastic to Star-Lord and magic. Come on, Fear, hit the tractor. Yeah, wall that other, right, so that's great walled off. Finish him. Yeah, dead. Nice. Good pick. Penny's so bad at destroying the main group wall, it's horrendous. What was that? One ult for... Did you just get one? Just magic with that one? Did Jeff get anyone with his ult? That's a good pick on the thing. So I don't feel like you're doing anything wrong here. But the ult from you could have been better. I feel like you panicked it and rushed it. Like essentially your ult is really good against Penny, like to stop her for whenever she does that there, because like it just basically waste her ult. But she didn't really do much with her ult there. It's fine, you're still pushing the cart. You're doing alright. Of course you're gonna have him in that. Of course you are. You obviously can't see where he is. Idiot. Right. You can tell you're in a low rank lobby. Some of these players are like, I don't know, I feel like their team is very staggered from what I've noticed. I haven't seen their team together once. You're doing good against the thing to cut him off from the team and stuff like that there. You're dead here, right? No, yeah, you die. Okay. A bit of a reset. So who's still alive though? You've got Namor and Widow alive still. Right, quick reset. I'm surprised someone else didn't go tank to be fair, but I suppose you're pushing them well with what you got at the minute. Really get a big ult here. I'm seeing you've got ult bottom right. I'm expecting a big ult here. I'm wanting to see a big ult personally. Oh yeah, get them. Get them. Did Jeff get them? Oh my god, that's so cool. Also, see, just in future notice, by the way, for you, your walls destroy penny nests whenever you place them. I made a video on it ages ago. Oh, we TikTok. Staggered the one of the supports, nice. Wall him off, he's so good. He's so good. Nice. Maybe try and wall the walls up. What's right? I've got something to ask you. What's the crack with you just randomly throwing the great grenade? Why do you keep doing that? Should you not be doing that whenever you've got like walls for the walls to hit them? Right, that's a good push from you. So, what are you so far? You're 21 and 1 after the first round, and you end up 78 and 12. So there's still a lot of deaths to come. See, after that first round, I'm genuinely curious to see how you lose this. What I will say though is, I tell you what you don't need on defense, right? An Iron Fist. You don't need an Iron Fist on defend. On attack, maybe. On defend, not so much. Unless he's a very good Iron Fist and he's going around the sides and well, it depends if they've got 2 tanks. They do have 2 tanks. And they don't have a penny. Do you know what? I'm gonna let it slide. They've not got a bad lineup themselves though. They've got a Groot and a Venom. Venom to dive your backline. Bucky to pull you in because you're the only tank. Magic to dive the backline. 2 decent supports. I'm gonna try to see how this plays out. You're definitely daily here. You get a pick on that surely, yeah, nice. Pick on Invisible Woman. 2 supports are dead, nice. Okay, sort of the rest of the team crumbled here, nice. Good. Reset. Surely you stagger Venom, or does he get away? Nice, very good stagger. Like the whole team, like what I'm noticing from the other team is they're all so staggered. Anytime you have died, these are all like together.
We got company.
I suck. Get that vehicle moving again.
I want to see a big ult here. Oh yeah.
3. Wow, 4 in a row. I suck.
Very good ult. I like it.
Vehicle moving again.
So they switch anything? So they've one of their DPSs now went Iron Fist. I'm assuming your Iron Fist has been fucking them up. And to be fair, Iron Fist is good against tanks, like since his rework. That's why I kind of hope, like, whenever I was trying to learn him in quick play, I was hoping for 2 tanks, but it's very rare you get a tank in quick play, so. At what point do these fall apart? That's a good ult from your Luna. That's their Invisible Woman ult. Okay. So that's maybe whenever you fall apart.
Heads up, back guys.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the
The
momentum.
lineups are still the same. There's not much changed. I don't know how I feel about. I suppose Jess got the Luna team up. So it's just a group 1v1 at that point. Just fall back into the hay. Nice. Group down. Get the support next. I wanna see what your DPS is doing at the minute. This Saza person, was that the Iron Fist? I think it was, right? Because you still got your Namor and Hawkeye. This Saza isn't offering much. Like, let's just take a wee break to look at the stats. You're doing absolutely phenomenal. 39 and 2 for a tank is crazy, right? You'd expect that from like your DPS or whatever. Your Namor is heavy carrying in the DPS section, and like the Hawkeye's doing work. Your Jeff hasn't got as much healing as Luna. But then again, your Luna has more healing than both the other team supports combined. Their Venom that's 5 and 14, I don't know what he's doing with himself. I feel like the people that they're letting the other team down is the other tank, which is Venom. The Homelander, I don't think he knows how to play DPS. I think he's just copying what he sees from the other team, because he's been Star-Lord, he's been Mr. Fantastic, he's been Iron Fist. He's not really stuck with anyone. The other support on the other team needs to be better, but at the same time, they're not getting much heals off because there's 2 Groots in the game, and the line of sight is everything whenever it comes to support. The person that's letting your team down slightly is your Saza. The fact that Jeff has more damage than them is slightly embarrassing. Let's continue. Like their Venom's going for the wrong people. He needs to be going for the backline, not having a fight with the DPS on the front line. So you see what Iron Fist is doing? He needs to be going for you. Iron Fist does the most against tanks, like with like targets that have got like 100% health. But hope you don't overextend here. Invisible Woman shield is so annoying, isn't it? Nice. You're very good, I would say. I haven't watched Adolescence yet now. Like you obviously have an understanding of how, who, what, why, where, and when to wall the other team up. And it helps that you've got a decent support behind you as well.
Purple's not so funny now, is it?
Behold!
So your team needs to fall back here. They're all staggered and overextended. And your 2 supports are down, so you might die here. Maybe. That was a panic ult, wasn't it? Because you had no support. It was.
Only 60 seconds left.
That's the only thing a good tank needs for you, mate. See, if your DPS is ass and you're a good tank, you can still carry games. I've noticed it myself. Like, as long as your support's fine, like you and your support stick together and you do fine.
It's the grand finale.
I don't know why. Can we go back here a second?
Prepare. Keep going. Down to 30 seconds.
Can we find out why Luna ulted? See, see if she'd have just turned around and started healing Jeff. She didn't need to use her ult there. Like Iron Fist is good, but he's not that good against squishies.
Here's how you shoot.
He didn't need it. That's an unnecessary use of her ult. And then I was literally about to say it. Had he have not popped his ult, I was literally about to say it. I was going to say the other Groot is going to use his ult whenever Luna's ult fades, because he did it on the first point as well. But he done it too premature here. Okay, so your Luna popped her ult, and that wasn't even the other Iron Fist using his ult. That was just him holding his left trigger ability, the shield one. That's crazy. And then there's going to be a more stagger. I'm going to assume they're getting second point here. From this fight, maybe.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
You don't push this. Don't push that. You're taking so much damage there.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Maybe this is where you even start to fall apart. How many deaths have you had here? 5.
This round goes to me.
Right, so now your DPS is switching up. Now you've got Squirrel Girl Punisher.
Only 60 seconds.
Where's your support at? On the right side. And Jeff is at your feet. Okay.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Can we see how many Jeff got?
Limbo. Only 60 seconds left.
How many does he get? So you've got basically the whole team, right? He gets the 2 supports, which is the important thing. Iron Fist is on his case like nobody's business. I don't know where he's going or why Jeff's to play on this map, but there's nowhere to bring. Like, he's all shouted out. No, I'm doing a review for Theo. Recording in case I want to put it up on YouTube as well. What like the play is here as Jeff is to bring them back to the spawn, because if you bring them back to the spawn, they can die in your spawn. There's nowhere for him to bring them off the map at this point. But it was still a good play to a certain extent, because he brought the supports away from the fight for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then you literally pick off the rest of the team. Really win this 1v1. Does the Venom... I don't think I've seen the Venom use his shield ability once. No defensive ult for you. Yeah, he's got a Luna. Good reactions there to... Actually, I don't know if that was your... Oh no, it was your number. I thought we... Never mind. I thought you were walling yourself off from the memorial because it was on the other team, but it wasn't. So you're getting heavy pushed here. That's an unfortunate death. Not much you can do about that. I'm pretty sure your supports were dead. Luna was definitely dead. Jeff was probably coming back from spawn. So they're going to get the point here, right? Yeah, Punisher's sat there being useless, right? The other team has 1 minute. Right, let's push it as far as they can. You've got 4 minutes. Realistically, you're in a good position. Right, let's see what's going on here with the team though. They've got Venom, Groot. Let's see what the other Venom's doing. The other Venom is fucking negative, by the way. I don't know how he's still on Venom and thinking he's doing a good job. And again, Cloak and Dagger and Invisible Woman have the same amount of healing as your Luna does. So there's a support diff there. Like you're cooking, you're 54 and 6 as Groot. Like this is incredible stuff. Their DPS isn't doing too bad, but your Hawkeye and your Namor's got very good position. I can tell just from the fact that he's a squishy, and he's got 6 deaths, one into the 3rd round. I still can't tell how you lose this here. Good pick. So everyone's still alive on your team.
Down to 30 seconds.
Good.
We're almost there.
The fact he's got like the squirrel trap and the wall him off. Great.
I like the cold. Final 10 seconds.
If you're getting pushed back quite a bit. Oh wait, hold on. How's your entire team just died? Right. So 1 DPS down. There's still 5 up.
Final 10 seconds.
She's doing rule number 1 there, which is keep your other support up. She gets dove by magic. There's not much she can do there. And I guess the rest of the team just crumbles from that. That's right. I mean that's good for magic and whoever killed Jeff.
We have a winner.
And you're cooked here. $32 and $13, nice. Okay. So do they at least? Yeah, they're gonna get 0.1 because they've walled that off. There's no way for you to get that, right? He's gonna try and touch. He's gonna get demolished. Yep.
My friends are here. Us against the world.
This is gonna be an ult dump. We should push that again. Push Jaffa. Wow. Good hope, but not good enough because you'd the Venom ult, you'd also had Iron Fist fisting you, so realistically, right, you don't bring them back this point, you bring them off the side of the map. Why is Jeff not bringing them out to the left there? Luna's popped her ult for some reason. Okay, they're gonna fucking cook you there. Because Luna's already popped their ult. They've got Invisible Woman ult and a magic ult. They're getting that point.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
You basically need to fall back and regroup.
I'm doing this my way.
Why has he popped his ult? He popped his ult without a support, sir.
Vehicle reached.
Right, where's your support in this situation? Luna's coming back from spawn. Jeff's coming back from spawn. Average fucking Punisher player. Average Punisher player. Let's just fucking ult without the fucking supports. That's a wasted ult. That's a wasted ult. Also, Jeff's ult on that other point could have been better. He could have rung them out to the right. I'm noticing mistakes here. I'm noticing why you're crumbling and why you could potentially lose this. That's a wasted ult from Punisher. Jeff's ult could have been better. I understand why Luna ulted. It was to stall the point, but she also had no team with her apart from like Jeff or something, or maybe Namor, or like there wasn't enough people to warrant ulting that. So I'm gonna put it down to her ult being wasted. Squirrel Girl's ult was to get people off the point. It's understandable. It was a good use of Invisible Woman's ult back on the other point along with Magic's. because it basically cleared you all and staggered you. Let's see where this goes. That's a brutal ult from Punisher, genuinely. See if a Punisher does that in my game without the support there, that's an avoid. That's not having an awareness for your fucking team. You're going to stagger like fuck here, so see, because your Luna and your Jeff are still coming back to point. User cooked.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
But there's no tank here. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Yeah, there's no support ult there. At this point, I'd be asking my I would be asking my Jeff to go either Invisible Woman or Cloak and Dagger, because you're gonna need a second defensive ult, especially in overtime. You need to fall back here, in my opinion. Let them get the second point. Regroup with your team. Where did they respawn though? They still respawn. Okay, they got that respawn. Yeah, you basically you fall back. You give them that point. You don't even try and contest that. You just wait for the whole team to be back. Support's there to get loot. Like, what's happening here is you're getting dove pretty crazy. Like they went full dive with Magic, Iron Fist, and Venom. They've been like that the whole game. You need another support to heal Luna, because Luna's getting dove every time. That's your problem. That's how you're going to lose it. They're playing full dive. You kind of need someone to hop off DPS. You don't need 3 DPS. You need either a third support or someone to be Penny, because you're getting heavy dove and there's literally nothing you're doing about it. Everyone's just playing very panicky, and you can tell. Like you're spamming walls, you're cranking 90s like you're playing fucking Prime Fortnite. Good ult from Luna. You could have moved your walls to help her, to help the Sprouts do better. Surely get an ult in here. Oh, you just fucked. You don't have a defensive ult here, and I've just heard Magic pop hers. These are dead. Maybe I thought I said legendary, I guess. How did Star-Lord die? That's the same fucking idiot that was Punisher and popped his ult whenever he had no support, right? He popped his ult with 15 HP. He's your problem, along with the fact that you didn't go either a third support or like a Penny to stop the dive. Even a Jeff with like an actual defensive ult helps win this. You were fine in the first couple of rounds, but see the fact that their Magic has changed. Like, they should have been Magic from the get-go. You get cooked here. These are gonna lose this point. These aren't touching this. You've got Cloak and Dagger ult now. No, I'm looking at this team, my bad. Yeah, no, this is over. There's nothing saving you here. No amount of healing saving you. There's more walls in a fucking prime game of fucking Fortnite. Fucking prime end game of Fortnite.